I do not like this game! You requested it, the one game that has been requested to me the most. And I obliged because flattery will get you everywhere. Then I concluded that I fucking hate you. Five Nights at Freddy, the indie horror game made by a dude called Scott Cawthorn. And Scott, I hate you the very most. Almost immediately after its release, this game got a cult following. It has been regarded as something new and innovative, a groundbreaker for indie games, and one of the scariest things you'll ever fucking sit through. So, you play as a security guard. Your job is to be a night watchman at the pizza place called Freddy Fassbender. Apparently a pizza place with animatronic entertainment for the kids, and already here I have to ask. What's wrong with you Americans? Seriously, the first place I ever encountered such a concept was in the Rugrats movie, and then later in a Gravity Falls episode. I've never ever seen such a thing anywhere in Europe. What's the point of these things? They are fucking scary as they are. Yeah, so you meet up at your office and you get a phone call from the man who had the night watch before you do. And it goes like this.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about.
Why do you sound like someone whom is on a major guilt trip already? Well, yeah, okay, first week, I can handle that!
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike.
Ooh, sounds like Disney World.
Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about.
Uh-huh. Wait, what?
The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too.
What do you mean quirky at night? Yes, I'll blame them! Yes, I will!
So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe.
Oh yeah, sure, because that's how zombies get by in life.
The only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask.
I do not like this game!
heart cut out and his liver removed and his bowels unplugged and his nostrils raked and his bottom burnt off and his penis...
There you have it, the setup for the entire game. You are the night watchman. You can't move at all. All you can do is to control the camera, some night light and the doors to try and control these living animatronics. Thing just is, you only have limited power, and turning any of these things on will in fact mean using up this power, which is not a hell of a lot of power, honestly. If you run out of power, everything turns off and you can only sit and pray that time runs up before the animatronics get to you. These fucking animatronics. Ah! Really, this really is fucking scary and intense, let me tell you that. And I think part of the reason why this works so well is indeed that you never see these things fucking move. It's kind of like the same principle as in the Weeping Angels in Doctor Who. Sometimes it's the things you don't see that make things more scary. In the case of the angels, they only move when you don't look. Basically, you see an angel, turn your head, turn back, and it moved! Same way here, you check on them on the camera, okay? Standing right there, nice and quietly. You check the other cameras, check back, and it's right up the fucking camera! Or even worse, it's gone! And you don't know where it is. It could be right outside the door. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die! Even worse than that, you know that jump scare is going to come. You are waiting for it. So you become tense. When is it going to come? Where are you? I know you're there somewhere. Where are you? You're getting close. I can hear it on the sound effect. Where? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll be fine. It's like the bloody game version of that jump scare meme that was a thing way back. Remember that, guys? You were presented with the picture of a nice landscape, and you were asked to find the flaw in the picture, so you started to really look at it. It tricked you into becoming really concentrated. You even leaned over to look at this calm picture, and BAM! Jump scare! This is the game version of that, plus Weeping Angels. I do not like! Seriously though, I know I'm doing a lot of silly acting in front of the camera right now, but I legitimately scream like a little girl a lot while playing this game. As an indie game made mostly by just one guy, it doesn't have a lot to work with, but what it does have to work with, it uses for full effect, and it uses all the right tricks. All the tricks in the books and uses them correctly. It's awesome. In this case, kind of shitty animation ends up to the advantage of the game. The animatronic looks scary as shit as they are, and shitty animation only helps. This game intends to be scary, and everything you feel here is intended to do as it does. So it achieves its goals, and it does it really well, perfectly even. This is a prime example of working with very little and make it a lot. Yes, it is very gimmicky and it does live on the jump scare, but in this case that is kind of the point and that is the fun of it. It's like visiting some ghost house. In fact, I think this game could become a really good ghost ride somewhere. It would lend itself really well to it. The game is available on Steam and Android, and for all curious indie developers or future developers who want to get into it, it is definitely worth a check. However, this is not for the faint of heart. If you don't like to be scared, if you can't take jump scares, you do not want to play this game. And no, I don't feel like playing the other two. This one already made me scream like a little girl over and over. I admit it. I am a little girl and a coward. And then the movie's going to come out. Well, I guess I already figured how this is going to go. Don't blink. Don't even blink. They are fast. Turn your back and you are dead. If there's a blind corner, if you turn down the light, you're dead.
Oh, hey, you're doing great. Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know.
They're coming. Good luck.